Okay, next day we went to Keukenhof. Now we're still in Rotterdam. Ship didn't leave Rotterdam, but we had a bus from Rotterdam to Keukenhof. And Keukenhof is a flower garden devoted to tulips, and they have 7 million flowers, 7 million bulbs that are planted every year. They have 40 volunteers, and what they do is they have all the beds, then they prepare the beds and everything, and then the volunteers all just lay the tulip bulbs on top, so you can see all the tulip bulbs in, laid on each of the beds, and then they I guess they punch them into the soil with something to make sure that they're at the proper depth. And there's a couple videos on YouTube about it if you want to see it, but they have 40 volunteers that plant 7 million bulbs. This year they're open from March 24th to May 15th, and I'm creating this video on May 15th, so this is the last day. If you want to get over there, I think it might be too late right now, so you have to plan it for next year. And but we had a lovely day. We went to it was an all day thing because we left in the morning, got back in the afternoon. And I think we may have had a short bike ride after that as well. But and then after dinner, Basil, he was a trombone. I don't know if I told you, plays the trombone and the keyboard. I didn't really go there very often. I think I was only like there maybe 1 or 2 nights. Okay, first thing we did was we went to this isn't Keukenhof. This is a tulip farm where they let you pick your own tulips. So we went here. We each got 10 tulips. We learned a little bit about how they plant them and the bulbs themselves. They tulip bulbs don't last very long. They only last for like 1 or 2 years. So you can't get them and keep planting. Keep the same ones and have them keep coming up. Now somebody's going to tell me that you can, but that's what they say. They only a couple of years they're good for. So we went and picked tulips at this place. This is just a row of younger plants that haven't bloomed yet. And on the right, you can see another patch that they rotate the crop each year. They only plant them in one row, one plot, and then they have like maybe 5 or 6 that they rotate through the years. And this is our group all picking our tulips. We got 10. I think I told you that. We get 10. And then this is Kathy, me, and Mary. Lula is not in the picture. Lula isn't in a lot of these pictures because she took a lot of these pictures. But that's us showing off our tulips. And then we went to Keukenhof, and this is the main entrance. Uh, and this is a better picture of the sign that Kathy had. And see, there's just tons of people because it's only open for like 2 months out of the year. Like I said, from March 24th to May 15th. So I must have seen like 50 tour buses in the parking lot. But this is 80 acres, so it's quite a large place. And they have 800 varieties of tulips. And I'm going to make a video of all the pictures I took. These are just a few of them. And a lot of these tulips they're different. They look much different. They're not all like the tulips that you would think if you think of a tulip. A lot of them are, different shapes and amazing colors. And so this just shows some of the different ones. And they have that plaque in the middle. They have a kind of like a adopt a tulip thing where I guess these people finance part of the garden each year, the planting and everything. And this is another one. These are grape hyacinths. The little purple flowers are grape hyacinths, and the rest are different kinds of tulips. And they also had a windmill in the middle of the gardens. Let's picture the windmill. And this is another picture of some tulips. Now, they have some red tulips. I'm not sure if this was the one or not, but they had some that are just huge. They're like bigger than your hand, the flower. And that's another one, different kinds. And then we went back to Rotterdam. This is Rotterdam again. This is and you can see the white bridge to the right, and then that's the red bridge. Looks like I'm taking it from our ship because those are the lounge chairs that we have on top of the ship. These are Unilever offices built above an old margarine factory, and I thought that was kind of cool. And these are just other buildings we saw. We're leaving Rotterdam at this point, and these are other office. I'm not sure if they're offices or I guess it must be offices, but that was kind of cool too. And this is us in the boat having our dinner. Kathy, Mary, Lula, and me. And this is the nice sunset as we're leaving Rotterdam.